The game's set after the Battle of Hoth, a well-known time zone in the Star Wars universe. What made you pick that time for the setting of the game?
That's the perfect setting to tell a story about a scoundrel, which is what Outlaws is all about. You're playing as Kves and Nyx, as they have to navigate the underworld. And this particular time between the Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi, the Empire is very strong, but at the same time there's a lot of civil unrest going on. And this is the time when the syndicates, they are thriving, you know, they're all trying to get the most power they can. And this is exactly the setting that we wanted Kay to dive into and having to interact with all these syndicates, going into this underworld. She's a thief, she will have to learn how to navigate this. And for us, yeah, that was like the perfect setting for this, to tell this story.
In the most recent trailer, we saw Lando and Jabba the Hutt. Without giving too much away, obviously, can fans look forward to seeing a few more of their favorite characters appear in the story?
I mean, as you mentioned, it sets in the perfect era of two of the most beloved movies. So I think we couldn't miss the opportunity of featuring some of the key characters that fans love, but also some of the locations as well. Of course, you will be able to play on Tatooine, land on Tatooine, see Mos Eisley, all of this different, you know, the cantinas is also one iconic movie set. So I think all of this, we were eager to recreate that, but also adding our own take on this. Because even if we provide players with iconic locations, we're gonna bring also something new, like Toshara, which is a brand new planet. Also, you know, Akiva, Kijimi. Kijimi is seen in the movie, but we are also showing more, adding a new crime syndicate to this planet. So all of this is going to be surprising also for players that think they know Star Wars universe, but we wanted to add something new to this.
There's a lot more to explore, yeah, for sure.
It wasn't challenging, honestly, it was a lot of fun because the collaboration with Lucasfilm Games has been awesome. They've been really, really supportive. They've been here to answer all of our questions, and we had a lot of questions, but also the team, of course, had a lot of questions. So I think all of this, in regards to the story we wanted to tell and the authentic scoundrel fantasy we wanted to create, it wasn't difficult because everything is based on intention to tell something authentic and making sure it fits with, you know, the IP. And all in all, I think it has just been a lot of fun to create these different planets, but also the characters, and making sure Kves and Nyx can, you know, stumble onto, of course, well-known characters, but also new.
We are telling this scoundrel story of Kay and Nyx and how they navigate the underworld, and it makes a lot of sense that you will, you know, run into someone like Jabba the Hutt and the Hutt cartel on Tatooine. So it all fit super well together with the story that we wanted to tell. So in that sense, it was a very smooth process and super exciting to work on that. Like Chloe mentioned, adding these new locations like Toshara that we designed at Massive, and Nyx, for example, a new species that we designed at Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. You know, we brought a lot of new things as well. So that balance, I think, worked out fantastically.
Another new character is, of course, ND5, who caused a bit of a buzz when the first trailers came out. Yeah, a lot of people thirsting over him, weirdly enough. Was it an intentional decision to make him weirdly attractive?
I mean, this has been fantastic.
The response has been awesome to see, you know, as game developers. We go on such a journey, you know, with an entire team with so many different perspectives, but sometimes we just miss something, and no one in the team, I think, expected that reaction. So we were really surprised about the players and the viewers' reaction.
But I can totally see it now.
You can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. But we did design ND5 with a lot of his story and backstory in mind, and we really tried to insert a lot of personality into this droid. He's a droid, like he's a BX Commander droid. how do you put personality into that? Well, you know, we try to tell a story, the fact that he's wearing this jacket, his pose is kind of hunched over, he has scars, he's been through a lot, and we will find out a lot more about him also in the game as he interacts with Kay, and they need to work together. They're completely different. ND5 is very goal-oriented and practical, and Kay is very impulsive, and I mean, that helps, and I'm super happy with how he was received. It's really cool to see.
Obviously, Kay Vess is a brand new character in the Star Wars universe. How excited are you for fans to kind of follow her story? And do you have hope that she'll kind of maybe pop up in a live-action film one day?
Yeah, that would be awesome. You worked on Yeah, as the art director, I was overseeing the visual development of the characters, so Kay, Nix, ND5, but also the syndicates and all the scum and villainy that you will encounter in Star Wars Outlaws. And designing Kay was really cool to do, because we wanted this thief character, and you can see in her look in everything that she's a thief. For example, she has a hairpin that's actually a lockpick, and she made it herself. She put it in her hair to kind of hide it, but she actually uses it to open doors. So she's very smart. And she also has a lot of details. For example, she has sneaker-style shoes, which we haven't seen before in Star Wars, but it made a lot of sense for her character to have these comfortable shoes that she can sneak around in. And she will go on this journey, and she will make new friends, she will make new enemies, she will have to learn to navigate this underworld, and I'm really excited for players to go on that journey with her and Nix and just discover what we have created for them.
This is getting bad. Hold tight! Hang on!